and drop it
No,
on
you
the
just
erosion
drop it
that will pass.
with paper.
Okay, so that's why I have.
blow it.
That's why I have these papers here, guys. You guys are going to make whatever it is that you are making them. It could be canoe. It could be canoe. It could be balloon.
No,
it
it's
could
airplane.
be.
Remind me of airplane.
Just like when
Remind
teacher
me
they
of
give you
airplane.
homework.
Yes.
Remind me
So
of
When they think where
airplane.
you want start.
you know what we are going to do? I will let no. Okay, if you want to make it now, but we're going to go on the next.
Yeah, but somebody has to remind me
We'll
of this
go-
airplane. It's not fair now.
All right.
Which one?
Airplane.
Airplane. Plane.
Airplane.
All right. Whatever they are going to make, they are going to make something. And how I wish I can
Okay, I'm
actually
cutting
see
it
you
now.
make your own. What are you making? Is that the plane?
We started with this.
Okay, let me see yours.
We started with leaf before paper.
Some boy
So
should
this one,
for
if you're
fun.
running, yes, like a fan. If you're running, it starts rolling. But this one, now that I'm sitting, I have to roll. But it's only when I'm running.
Hey God, I want to
And it
bring out
starts
my
rolling.
weapon.
Okay, no, but
Weapon of
we were
destruction.
doing
My
this thing
weapon.
with paper that year.
You are
Yeah.
Jebo, we are the Ajekpakos.
My weapon. Hey,
What's your weapon? Let me. What's...
Bell up.
are you guys ready for this?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I used to be very accurate. I see when you want to be wicked with this
Sniper.
thing. This paper here that is a bullet will now put small rod inside. Oh,
Oh my God.
oh, I will not draw it. Oh, you don't want this to hit you.
You don't want that to hit.
Do you want it to hit you, sir?
You know handkerchief now. The
Hey.
same thing with handkerchief. You just use handkerchief and throw to
Oh
the person.
yes, there's
and,
one
and,
in
and that pop.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
if you ever did this, you grew up wicked.
Please let me hang this thing on my head so that I don't
Good
forget.
afternoon, people. You people are omitting poker, lion card,
That is poker.
poker.
What?
That's what, and pancake. Which one? Pancake.
Pancake.
That is
Dey
also.
Now pancake is of recent.
My name is Queenie, texting
Maybe
from Port
person grew up
Harcourt.
abroad.
My best game then was hide and seek, and also eating in love. Well, okay, I don't know what that is. All right, they're trying to make their games now. So, but while they're trying to make it, let us take our next feature. And our next feature is throwback movies of yesteryear. Some of the fun movies, TV series, and all that we saw on TV back in the days. And this was put together by Kachi.
Guys should remind me.
You don't win it.
I write the story of what is happening in the society.
Long before the contemporary screen idols of television and film, there was a time when stage plays were the prime source of entertainment. Theatre emerged in southwest Nigeria in the 1940s, combining a brilliant sense of mind, colourful costumes, traditional drumming, music, and folklore. In the 1940s and 50s, the travelling theatre was popularised by the late acclaimed playwrights Hubert Ogunde, Kola Ogumola, and Duro Ladipo. As theatre practitioners transitioned to the big screen, Fincho by Sam Zeba and Freedom by John Amata were some of the earliest Nigerian films produced in colour. A decline in cinema culture birthed the golden age of television. Starting as early as the late 60s and experiencing a massive boom in the 80s and 90s, this golden age was a great era for Nigerian television, delivering iconic series that focused on telling the Nigerian story. NTA was popular for many outstanding series in this golden age, including The Adio Family, The Village Headmaster, Cockcrow at Dawn, The Third Eye, Mirror in the Sun, Checkmate, Fortunes, and Coco Close, featuring Olumide Bakare. The Village Headmaster is one of the most iconic Nigerian TV series of all time. Beginning in 1968, it ran for 2 decades on NTA, making it the longest-running series aired in Nigerian broadcasting history. The hilarious comedy show Samanja started off regionally in 1973 in NTA Kaduna and also on Radio Kaduna, before its soaring popularity earned it a slot on national airtime. Mirror in the Sun ran from 1984 to 1986. The series was written and produced by Lola Fani Kayode, revolving around middle-class Nigerians and the satire of the upper class. Also in 1984, NTA began production on a children's program known as Tales by Moonlight, created by Victoria Ezeokoli. The 30-minute show was aimed at promoting African folktales and remains an iconic favorite for children of the 80s and 90s. Another product of the early 80s, Cockcrow at Dawn, originated in NTA Jos, created by Peter Eo, with a timeless theme song written by Bongo Zikwe. It featured a spectacular performance by Sadiq Daba and ran for 104 episodes before going off the air. Who can forget Behind the Clouds, another NTA classic originating from Jos, featuring Zach Amata and MacArthur Form. The mid-80s brought one of Nigeria's most beloved TV shows with an iconic theme song and unforgettable characters. The Masquerade, created by James Iroha, was another NTA classic. For a decade, the gang of friends, wives and houseboys dished humor to millions of Nigerians every Tuesday night from 8:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. In 1986, we saw Bassi and Company, written and produced by Ken Sarawiwa, filmed in Enugu State and also aired on NTA. In 1987, TV audiences resonated with Things Fall Apart for a second time. It was adapted into a 13-hour TV film by the BBC and the NTA, featuring a groundbreaking performance by Pete Edochie. And then in the early 90s, Nigerians were spellbound every Sunday night by Checkmate. Created by Amaka Igwe, Checkmate was influential in the production of classic series to later follow, such as Super Story, Papa Ajasco, Fortunes, Ripples, Everyday People, Fuji House of Commotion, and so many, many more. Of course, not all iconic Nigerian series were scripted comedies or dramas. Iconic shows like The Bar Beat Show, The Art Alade Show, and The Bala Miller Show also left indelible marks on Nigerian television history. 1989 saw the release of Ekun, Nigeria's first video film. And then in 1992, Living in Bondage was made on a shoestring budget, like the video films preceding it. The film is said to have sold tens of thousands of copies within a few weeks of its release on VHS cassettes, setting an unattained record in Nigeria's video film world. This ushered in the era of Nollywood, and the individuals who made the films that followed the success of Living in Bondage were mostly independent television producers who had produced drama series for the NTA. Just some of the names behind early Nollywood classics like Out of Bounds, Mortal Inheritance, Hostages, Nneka the Pretty Serpent, Rattlesnake, and more. From stage play to modern theatre, the golden age of cinema and series to present-day television in Nollywood, Nigeria's visual arts have evolved decade after decade. But the icons of the past will always have a stronghold in our memories and certainly in our hearts.
Okay, I'm almost done with this one now. Okay, then I just straighten this here and I start to open. Now, who can guess what I'm making? You know, back in the days, we were so innovative, you know.
This boat
now,
will carry
this
me to
one
Dubai.
is, what are you making?
This boat.
This boat, okay,
And
yeah,
if you
making
join-
a boat.
if you join this
Really?
boat,
It's raining season time.
I'm
You
telling
sure say
you,
the boat go
the
reach?
boat will carry
Okay,
me travel
so-
to America.
This is, what I'm making here is a Christmas decoration. We will make this Christmas decoration.
I'm telling
They will
you.
now color it. Then we'll start hanging it.
You color it first.
Okay, we'll color it first, yeah. We'll
So
color
to
it.
give it different colors.
Exactly. Then we'll come out and it becomes something like.
But we were very creative.
Oh, we're very creative that year. Oh. Ta-da! This is my decoration.
See how lovely it is.
You know?
Our piece of paper.
Yes.
neat.
So yes, I know. So who else? Who has made something
Okay,
else?
that's my boat. I'm about traveling, going on a
Okay,
journey.
you-
On the rainy season.
You understand? So if I start the journey to take me to America in 30 days. So I'm about
Really,
leaving,
what do you have?
I'm about
My
leaving
own
you guys
is-
here.
My own is a navy cap.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Navy cap. Then there's another one again. I don't know how they do that one. Look at it, my navy cap. Then there's another one again. They do something like this. I think you blow it. I just do. Bah.
Pa! Yes,
Yes.
That one like that.
It's
like
true.
a boy, just blow it and do.
I mean,
bah.
like, it's all boom. How? Oh, what are the kids watching this? Say, Power
What are they
Pops?
watching these days, oh,
Power
my
Ranger.
brother?
Power Rangers.
Power Ranger. Power Ranger.
Pop-
Ben 10.
Pop control. What they call it? Paul.
All right, so let's continue with your messages. You guys are making me feel nostalgic. Thank you. You didn't write your name. Please do write your name and where you're calling from. Guys, remember we just finished watching some of the old series of yesteryears. All right, so let's go again. Good afternoon. And David from Edo State. I remember when we come back from school, we eat head of fish and gari. Head of fish and gari.
Ah, very popular.
It's not kuli kuli and gari.
No, head
No,
of
they
fish.
have kuli kuli and gari. They
Gari.
have head of fish and gari.
Gari.
Even the gari can still put red oil inside.
Yes.
Turn it.
Turn it. Oh.
no,
Oh.
the anointing is
Oh,
stupid.
oh.
Wait.
Oh
Just
my
put
God.
Gary,
And it's
put
not
red
Ijebu
oil.
Gari, oh.
Then you not add small sugar.
Wait, you add oil and you drink it like normal gari.
Yes.
Okay.
Sometimes you chew it raw.
Sometimes you chew it raw.
Depends on how the spirit is leading.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, some from Ibadan is writing again. I remember cutting our sleeping mat and practicing how to smoke cigarettes with those thick brooms and form bow and arrow as Robin Hood.
Yeah, that bow
Yeah.
and arrow.
Oh yeah, Robin Hood, bow and arrow. My name is Ngozi. I'm writing for Port Harcourt. I remember spoon and plate sweets. What's spoon and plate sweets?
Spoon and plate.
Okay, someone is all right. Anyhow, but we have so many fond memories of that year. So let's talk about the TV series that were one of your favorite back then.
House 13, Bassi and Company. Who wants to be? If you want to be a millionaire, think like a millionaire. There's one other TV program again. I've forgotten the name of the man. If he wants to close, once about closing, he does this thing. And you, everybody, they came. The Kerima Atiwa, I've forgotten his name.
Okay. Well,
Very nice program.
Tales by Moonlight was quite interesting.
No, Tales by Moonlight, of course, was just
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
and the tortoise is always doing something. Okay. All right, but Ngozi says, I remember spoon and plate, Jamil yogurts, I played square, I want to marry somebody. I also remember using big barrel to look for trouble. Big cover barrel to look for trouble. Good afternoon. My name is Temi. I love your program. I used to drive Boris from Jos. What's Boris from Jos?
I think Boris is the one you roll it.
Oh, that's the attire.
Oh no, the one you put the Boris under wood and you stay on top. Then somebody is pushing you.
Okay.
Then you're not controlling it.
Okay. Good day. My name is Susan Patrick from Abia State. My best childhood memories is when we go to church and someone is trying to call me Unbreakable. Please try not to call me. Anyhow, but still talking about fond memories, TV series and all that stuff. We talked about it last week. We talked about some of the fun TV children's shows we watched. Now, we're going to see the theme song of some of these cartoons that we watch. I'm going to play 3 of them. And it's just to make you feel nostalgic. So let's have a look.
Danger Mouse.
Get ready to assemble.